Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Amelia. I've got to pull out some of those glasses. I mean, I'm looking at them like I got some sassy glasses in those.
You do. I should have put my wireframe on. I don't want everyone to think we're twins, so we got to differentiate a little bit.
So good to see you.
Good to see you too. All right, let's get started and then we can chit chat. Welcome to episode 134 of the Rundown. I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and you are still Lori Bolton of the Magnet Group.
Still
am Lori Bolton.
You what?
For a little bit longer, you're still Lori Bolton.
I know. I'm sure I've got people wondering what the heck's happening.
But they'll have to stay tuned and they'll figure it out.
I know.
We have a special sponsor this month, somebody that is near and dear to Miss Lori. You know them well. That's the Magnet Group. They are your ultimate promotional products partner as the world's largest manufacturer of advertising magnets and driven by an elite sales and customer service team. Lori can concur.
Oh my gosh, amazing team. Inside, outside, like the best.
You brag all the time off the air, so I know it's true.
It is true.
And you all can handle any project that is thrown your way, from magnets to towels to journals, texts and awards. You have any price point covered, so go check them out at themagnetgroup.com. Look at the towels. We have a lovely...
Cute. So cute. You have a lovely what?
We have a great blanket that I think you guys did a couple years ago for us. With
yes.
The logo. Yeah.
Which I still have mine. It's in Prescott in my bedroom on a chair.
Mine is sitting right here on the stool next to me because when the weather was going wonky, I would just grab it and put it over my lap.
Yeah, it's the best. And just to piggyback on that really quickly, yes, we are the world's largest magnet supplier inside our industry and out. We have a meter beat campaign in place. So if you happen to go to a friendly competitor, we'll meter beat as long as it's apples to apples. Super strong in our towel division. We have minimum 25 units on our towels, whether it's a golf, fitness, sport, beach towel, super low minimums, low setups. And then, of course, our beautiful journals from Castelli coming in from Italy. Just absolutely beautiful. So those are the 3 categories out of the 12 brands that are on fire, and we're still privately held, which I'm happy to say.
Love it. And your manufacturing facility is, I say down the road, it's a couple hours, but it's very close to me over in Washington, Missouri.
Yes, we've got 2 facilities there, and then we have a facility in South Carolina where our Castelli journals and blankets and towels come out of.
Very cool. Okay, Lori, first tell me where you are because it almost looks like you're being processed at a police station. What's your background? It's like a metal background behind it. Is it a blind? I'm trying to guess.
Yeah, it's a blind. So I am filming. Oh, there's our little, you can barely see it, but that's our like whiskey tray. I'm in the bedroom and we have a sitting area in the bedroom. So I'm in here locked off because there's stuff going on out there, and I know how we don't like interruptions. So I'm locked in the bedroom.
Okay, for a minute I thought maybe you were, you'd gotten a little cray, and you were holding up your sign, Bolton with your number, and you were just holding it, processing so we could get through this.
This is me.
So tell me what you've been up to.
Girl, we've been so busy. We've got, something special coming up here in October. So that time frame is starting to get shorter and shorter. And we've been, soccer. We go to Phoenix Rising. We're season ticket holders. So we've been doing that. They're back playing. And we just hit the lake. We were up in Prescott because we get to Prescott once a week. We were up in Prescott on the lake. Look how gorgeous that is. And it's hard to tell. The bottom left picture, I should have blown that up, but that little white thing at the top is a bald eagle.
Oh.
And he was just hanging out. Taylor went with us, but we had the best time, and the weather was about 20 degrees cooler than it is here in Phoenix. So it was very, very, very nice. But we've just been busy. School's out. I just can't believe school's out. I just can't believe it. Feels like we just had Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. We were just at PPAI. It feels like it.
I know. We're well into, we're already like 3 weeks into summer break here. So you get out in mid-May for Kansas.
That's crazy. What have you been up to?
A couple things. Friends and family, definitely. I had some dinner with the girls one night from that picture above, and then I met my mom and sister at a street festival. So I have been leaving the house. You'd be very proud of me. I've been doing stuff, and I've been doing a little training with my mini-me.
Who's that?
Hello.
Eddie. Oh my goodness.
Now Promo Corner has a new duo.
You what?
I said now Promo Corner has a new mommy-daughter duo. So Addie is interning for the summer for us.
Yeah. I love this so much. I love this. I don't have any tasks for you. I'm sorry. I wish I could put her to work.
Put her to work.
I know that's
she hasn't fired me yet.
She might by the time this is all over.
She might by the end of summer. She might.
Right? Like it's an intern things like, especially with my mom. But I think it's amazing, amazing, amazing. I remember when Lucas was younger, I would take him to shows with me. He's traveled all over and would work a booth and listening to me a couple times, and then he just like ran with it. I'm like, oh, he's a salesperson.
Yeah.
So Addie, what are you doing? What are you doing for interning?
Yeah, so right now I have 2 internships, not just with my mom, but I'm also interning at a bank, Mid-America Bank. Bolton City has a few branches. I'm in Eudora mostly, and then I do that in the morning, and I come home, and then I'm working for my mom. I'm cold calling people, which is interesting.
It's very interesting, but do you know what I have to tell you? Kudos to your mom. Because I think if anybody can cold call, and let me back up, you're also at the bank, so you're working with the consumer, I'm assuming, because that's challenging as all get up. So amazing, great job on that. But cold calling, if you can cold call, you can do anything in this world. Anything in this world. And I personally love cold calling. It's become a little bit more challenging because you've got robots now and I hang up on them.
Yeah.
But you need to come up with something to where you catch them right away, and don't call them by their, like, I get cold calls and they say, hey Larry. I said, do I sound like Larry? Just the small things. You are going to do fantastic.
Thank you.
I have no doubt.
Everybody I've talked to, well, there were a few rude people, but at least they called me a young lady. I think my voice is really high. They can just tell I'm young on the phone, and I'm like,
that's to your benefit. Use it.
I know. How am I supposed to change my voice?
I love it. Oh my gosh, I am so proud of you. So proud of you.
It's a very hard job, and I agree. Like, if you can get through that, you and I have talked about, like, if you can waitress, like, everybody should waitress before they go on to their professional careers because it teaches you so much. She waitressed all throughout high school, so
it's amazing.
Tell her what you're studying in school.
Yeah, so I'm going to Wichita State University. It's not too far from home, but it's good. And then my major right now is marketing. And then I'm double minoring, so I'm going in management and personal sales.
Which to me sounds like she's ready to walk into promo.
Not only that, she's going to be your boss here in 3 years.
Shut up! I know. And like, she's going to be like the next Hallie Moore or Lindsey Bonds. Like, so
totally. Yeah.
Getting her feet wet now so she can kind of, what else? In the summer, that's what you should do. Figure out what you like and eliminate what you don't like, and then kind of figure it out instead of just, the world's so big, what you can do. So that's why completely different insurance, a bank versus this. And she can kind of see different environments and different people and different communities. Yeah.
I am so proud of you. And yes, this industry is amazing. I'm 28 years in the industry.
You're 28 years old?
According to Lori,
I started at 5. So No, I've been doing this for 28 years. And I know by how old my son is, because I started 2 years before he was born. And it allowed me to raise him, to be a mom, to be at his school functions, and kind of adjust my schedule to be a parent. And it's the best. And I get to work with amazing people like your mama. So
Yes.
making lifelong friends. It's amazing. I am so, so proud of you. I have to ask you about the banking. Did they do a background check on you?
I don't
No?
know. I don't think so.
You would have known.
It's all in Bolton City. It's all community based. So we're relationship based, and the bank is very big on trust and all of that. So I don't think
The owner of the bank is our banker and also a family friend. And so we've known him since she was born. So he's known her, he's seen her grow
my
up.
whole life. Yeah.
I actually worked for them back in the day before I got into promo. I was a mortgage broker for them back when mortgage brokers were a thing. So he's always known her. And she's not working like as a teller. She's actually shadowing the owner of the bank and two of his vice presidents. So she's going into the different branches and she's actually shadowing them and going into meetings with them and sitting in on their loan officer meetings and their marketing meetings and just really able to absorb from a high level.
Yes, it's like
That's so
not doing the job, but being there while they do it, which I like to like be on the job and see it. I can't just like hear it when in school they're like, you need to do this. No, I need to be there and do it. So I think this is really helpful for me, at least to figure out what I do and don't like.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So I always like to sit in a room and I don't say much unless I really have something to say, but I just take notes of like, I would do it differently. Or you know what? I really like that aspect of this program and I want to implement that and duplicate it across numerous, verticals or whatever it may be. And the reason I asked about the background check is my son just got a job at the county library, and they did a background check on him. So they did a background check, a drug test. I was a little worried about that one, but he passed. He trained. He started training on Tuesday, so we are good. But yeah, it's. I was just asking if they, just out of curiosity, if
they did, they didn't tell me.
So you would have known.
If she would have been like a teller, like handling money, I'm sure they would have, even though just for standard. But yeah, she's not actually handing money. It takes too long to process to train for just the 10 weeks that she can work over the summer or whatever.
So proud of you. It's absolutely amazing. You're just growing up right in front of our eyes. That's what happens. And it's very sad actually for us moms. It's good and bad, right? We want to see you soar. We want to see you do amazing like you're doing right now. But it's also like, I'm sure I'll get a call from your mom when you go back to school.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure too. And I'll see you.
She called a lot.
I try to call Lucas and I get to see him this weekend, but it's like, dude, if I text you just within 24 hours, let me know that you're breathing. That's all.
Proof of life.
You don't need to proof of life. You don't need to give me a book back. Hey mom, that's good. I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks, Addie, for joining.
Yes. Have so much
So good
fun.
to see you. Thanks.
Lori's going to tell me how to stay healthy when I'm not texting my daughter, apparently. So what do you got for me with your living with Lori segment?
So this is perfect timing, right? But we have benefits of June produce. We're in the month of June. So depending on where you are in the world, early summer brings a shift towards sun-ripened fruits and vibrant vegetables that support hydration, energy, and natural detox. So peaches help with skin and digestive support. Tomatoes is a great antioxidant and supports heart. And then corn, I'm going to go back and ask you about all this, Amelia.
Yeah.
Corn, fiber and energy support. Bell peppers, vitamin C and immune support. Not a fan of bell peppers. Blueberries, antioxidant and brain support we've talked about for years, but that blueberries are so good. And remember, organic. Blueberries contain the most pesticides out of any little thing when you don't get organic. Raspberries, gut and anti-inflammatory support. Kale, iron and detox support. Fennel, digestive and bloat support. I need fennel. And then basil, anti-inflammatory and mood support. Seasonal eating is less about restriction and more about rhythm. I love that.
Love it.
So June produce, I would say you're going to eat peaches. You're going to eat corn.
Yes.
I'm not sure about your berries.
Love berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, all the berries, strawberries.
All the
I don't
berries.
think I've met a berry I don't like, to be honest.
And then what about bell peppers?
Yes, I like to eat them. I'll eat them raw. Throw a little, sometimes I'll have like a little veggie seasoning that I have. It just has a little seasoning, gives them a little kick. And I like to eat them in hummus. But yes, green peppers, not really, but yellow peppers, red peppers. I will buy a whole one, cut them up into slices, and eat that as a snack, like with carrots and hummus.
No on kale.
If it's mixed in a salad, not by itself, although I have made kale chips in the oven before, which I don't hate. Yeah.
So good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then
Fennel, I've never had in my life. I don't really, I've heard of it, but I've never eaten it. So I don't know if I like it or not.
Okay, well, we're in the month of June, so it's available.
Okay.
You can try it.
Got it, Mom. I'll hit the store.
So that is June produce, and we do talk about it throughout the year, is eating seasonally, eating more salads, a little bit lighter during the summer months, and then a little heartier as we shift into fall and winter.
Okay, I'm going to have to go. I need to do it. We've had a crap ton of rain around here, which I didn't know how my garden was going to hold up. But I have my tomato plants. They're starting to bloom. I have my zucchini plants that are getting ready to bloom. The peppers that I have are all hot peppers because my husband likes like spicy peppers. So I need to go plant some bell peppers. And then the farm next to me has fresh blackberries and peaches. So I will start getting them pretty soon.
I love that.
Yeah. Summer is my favorite time. I've already consumed a watermelon and a cantaloupe in the past few weeks. Like, I love fruit.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I need to plant my tomatoes, which I'm going to do in the next week. But I do too. I love the basil, all of that.
Mm-hmm. I just had my son do some chores, but he's actually working too. He's working 3 10-hour days a week, so he's busy when he's not golfing. But he just cleaned the chicken coop, and I was like, put some of that old manure out of my garden. So I had him throw it out there, and I'm going to go till it tonight and get some fresh fertilizer, and hopefully it makes my garden grow.
It will. I wish we lived closer. We could share fertilizer.
I want me to ship poop to you.
Yes, I do. Just put in your suitcase. I'll see you in Chicago.
I'm going to start packing it. I'm going to have a black market for
chicken poop.
Yeah, for chicken poop. And my sister-in-law has llamas. Yeah, llamas, and their poop is really good for your garden too.
Oh my gosh, who knew this?
Yeah, it looks more like a rabbit, so it's a little bit smaller, so you can like bag it easier.
Okay.
Way more than anyone needs to know about fertilizer, but
I love it.
I got some answers.
I learn all the time.
Lori, there has been a lot of stuff going on. In fact, I think I had to cut some people because I was like, this could last 10 minutes if I just go through this segment.
I have 3 for you.
I'm going to let you go first because chances are you maybe have one, but since I have many more than that, I'll let you go first.
Okay, perfect. Michelle DeMaio, sweet Michelle DeMaio. She is now over at Cosmo Promos as a territory sales manager. So congratulations, Michelle.
Love
and
that.
Then Showdown Displays hired Bell Marketing, a multi-line group out of Ontario, Canada. Bruno Bell and Steve Shaw are their new multi-line reps, again, under Bell Marketing in Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
And then this one is sweet. Jamie Fritz. She's been in the industry for a long time. She is the owner and art director of Promote Creative, and she has been named the recipient of the 2026 T. Hamilton Creates Award, hosted by Promo Kitchen.
Yes.
And super, she's honored, and T was an amazing human, and so I wanted to make sure we captured that.
That is good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Got so much going on. In terms of recognition, Richard, I'm going to say Sackle, I hope I'm not saying your last name right or wrong, is with Hydra Peak, which is a family business. He is the son of the owner in the promo space, and he was recognized as NEPA's 2026 Rising Star. So they really just joined the promo side not very long ago. So congrats to Richard. TechWeld, they appointed a new VP of merchandising. It's Susie Heck. So congrats to her. Big news, Brian DeBottis was named Chief Revenue Officer over at Starline. And that just happened recently, really, really quick. I just got that information right before we recorded because we were recording a little bit early. Other big news, Sanmar is acquiring Bella Canvas.
Yes.
That's
big news.
How does that work since like SNS sells Bella? Do they? I don't know how that works. Do you know?
I don't know how that works either. Jeremy Lott was at House of Halo a couple weeks ago in Orlando and announced that news. He was in meetings the night before in Los Angeles with attorneys, flew out to Orlando the next day and was on the panel and shared the news with us. And I think it's super exciting because, Bella Canvas also owns Aloe. Aloe, it's fitness. It goes up against Vuori, Lulu, ALO.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. My mind just was not.
Yes. So they're going to put more. They're going to put more effort towards the Aloe brand, and so it was good because now Bella Canvas has life again. Not that they didn't have life, but with Sanmar acquiring them, it'll be really, really good. I think.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. What else? Let's see. ASB promoted Lori, I'm going to say Raj, to Senior Director of Sales Support. And Gordon Sinclair just snatched Katie Mayswitch, who used to be with commonsku, and she is now the VP of Marketing. So
wow.
Yeah, Katie had stepped back from commonsku a while ago and just kind of like going to try to redirect, figure out what she wanted, and I saw that she landed there, which is amazing. And Brett Long is over at Primeline now.
Yes, do you know what?
I grew up back in the day. I think that's right? I'm trying to remember. Brett was at
Yes, and so also Paige went back too.
He what?
Paige went back to Prime as well. I think we talked about that last episode. So it looks like they're doing a little regroup here.
Yep. That's all good stuff. And then Tim Roska, you would know him if you saw him. I always know him because one time I saw him in Vegas and he kept saying Amanda, and I didn't turn around, and finally he got my attention. He's like, Amanda, I watch your show all the time. And I was like, Amelia, do you mean me or is it someone else? He's like, you, that's what I meant. So now he just calls me Amelia.
Gosh.
So he also joined Prime at the same time as Brett. So congrats to them. And then some upcoming events. Promotions East is happening right after this drops, and I will be in New York for that. So if anybody sees this when it drops Friday, I will be in New York the following Tuesday, Wednesday. And then after that, Women's Leadership, which you had told me you just got signed up for and will be attending. So I will get to see you there. And we haven't seen each other since Vegas.
I know, it's been way too long. I'm super excited. After our last recording, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check my schedule and see if I can pull this off. And I think Marky Mark's coming with too. Because he's got family there. He's got that's very like an elder aunt that he wants to see, an uncle. So I think he may come. We'll have to sneak him in.
He can have him bring his fancy clothes, and we'll just say he's like a waiter.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, congratulations to everybody. Lots of stuff happening, going around and moving, and summertime. Who'd have thought? I was surprised when I kept seeing all these press releases. I was like,
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Lori, you had a do-gooder for us last time, and I have one, which actually is another buying group. They get together and they have their, annual meetings and stuff. And so I love that everybody has a little element of philanthropy in that. So recently, ASB raised $10,000 for Star of North Maternity Home. And it is It was during their Accelerate event, which happened in Minnesota. And sorry, I'm struggling here. I have way too many words. I was trying to condense it. The contributions from the ASB family and the supplier partners doubled the total from the previous year. And the charity was selected because it has a mission centering on supporting pregnant women or mothers without stable housing in Northeast Minnesota. They've been around since 2019, and they provide housing and support services to mothers and families in its Duluth location, and has expanded to include additional space in housing. So, with that.
So nice. We donated the little bears that they gave out for this event. So if you made a donation, you got a little teddy bear. So that was our contribution to it. I think it's a super important organization.
Yeah, that's
doing
awesome.
good work.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
They're always so thoughtful, right? They're always so thoughtful. When we were in Napa last year, they partnered with a beehive company, and they're just super thoughtful when they select these organizations to contribute to. So I love that.
Yeah, everybody's doing a great job about incorporating the community wherever they're hosting an event and pulling people in. Just like you guys did the food drive where you got to go grocery shopping.
Yes.
Yeah. Love. Okay, Lori, have you been watching anything? I know you're.
I have, but you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh because we have been on an old kick
for 10 years.
So no, it's even older than that. It's over. All these movies are older than 20 years. So we watched Devil's Wears Prada because I wanted to watch that again before we go to the theater to see the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Something About Mary.
Oh my gosh.
And Meet the Fockers. And it's just so funny. Like, we're laughing so hard. We watch in the bedroom and we just are laughing so hard. So those were just some good ones we were flipping through. We're like, oh my gosh, what about Something About Mary? So that's where we're at right now. So nothing new. I didn't want to have to think about it too much,
Mm-hmm. You can watch it and if you walk out of the room, you can jump right back in. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure anytime The Devil Wears Prada comes on TV, I usually pause on that if I don't finish watching it. Love it. I have not seen the second one yet because when it came out, Addie was gone. And then since she's been back, it hasn't worked out. She's been doing stuff on the weekend. So I have to go see that. And then what was the third one you said? Oh, Meet the Fockers.
So good.
So they're making a new one and Ariana Grande is in it. I've seen them play some trailers. I don't know when it comes out, but it is really funny. I think she plays the girlfriend of the baby. Like, when they have the baby, it's grown up. And so she plays the girlfriend of the child grown up.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. And so after Meet the Fockers, then it's like you meet... There's a couple, right? The family where they have kids and but oh my gosh, the poor Adam Sandler is just beat up the whole time. It's so good.
Adam Sandler, it's oh my God, what is his name? It's not Sandler.
I'm thinking of Sandler for me, Something About Mary, right?
No, he's not in that either.
Are you sure?
Come on, Lori. You Google it. Okay. I can't think right now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I haven't been watching. I've been listening. I don't typically do podcasts because I just don't even know how to find what I would like. But my sister-in-law recommended one. It's called Love Trapped. It's on Spotify.
Yes.
It is a podcast that is completely insane, complete true story, real-time drama. So it is a true crime podcast that investigates a bizarre and scandalous paternity test, or paternity hoax, I should say, involving one of the former Bachelor stars, Clayton Eckert. I think he was maybe like early on season 8. I didn't watch it. I heard he had a terrible season. People hated him. He had terrible outcome with being too honest. I'll just put that out there. So he was targeted by this woman named Laura Owens, who falsely claimed to be pregnant with his twins, and it led to a battle. They never had intercourse. We'll just leave it at that. And this battle has been going on for years. And then as they get into it, they find out there's other men that she's ran similar, I don't want to give out too much, but similar allegations on. And some stories go back over like 10 years. Like she's in litigation with somebody and it's been that long. It is crazy, insane. This woman could have been the best attorney in the world, based on how much she likes to litigate. But instead, she just likes to pull in the legal system and just literally, don't want to cuss, don't want to say the bad words, but just literally mind, what, with people. Like just, oh my God, it is just insane. You can't believe that it's even real while you're listening. Like I was out at the pool with my headphones on and doing yard work, walking around. Like 3 or 4 hours had gone by and I was still listening. And I was like, didn't want to stop, but I was like, okay, it's 8 o'clock. I need to come in and like eat dinner and do stuff.
Oh my gosh, Amelia. So Love Trap, and it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
Okay.
I listen to it on Spotify. I'm sure you can be iHeartRadio. I'm sure you can find it other places, but it's called Love Trapped.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm trying to do podcasts too. So
yeah, you drive a lot. It's easy to like listen to it while you're driving and stuff. Okay, we chatted too long with my daughter, so let's get this party wrapped up. So never have I ever. And this one came from Miss Adeline herself.
Yes, it did. Never have I ever been in a hot air balloon.
I have not.
I have not either. And I'm just going to say is she still in the room?
No, she went out. Girl, she went to work. Mommy don't play. I was like, get back on the phone.
You're so funny. Get out of here. You need to go work. So there are hot air balloons.
I'm like, have you made calls yet? Are you, I'll open my door. Like, can I hear her?
That's so awesome. I love it. She's just beautiful. But there are hot air balloon rides you can take where you can have like, I'll just keep this very clean, but you can use your imagination. You can have romance at a mile high or whatever in a hot air balloon.
There's a person in the balloon with you.
But they're like in a separate area, apparently. Like they can't, I don't know. I just know if you Google it, you can find that.
Okay, I don't know what's on your Google history. I did not know that. I usually see the ones of people like having a picnic and some champagne. I think it would be amazing to see because you'd see like the aerial view of the land. But I, as you know, get motion sickness really bad, and I do not like heights. And one of those is limiting to my death. Although I don't ever hear people dying from a hot air balloon, the thought of them like malfunctioning just kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, we'll just keep you on the ground. We'll keep you grounded.
Yeah. Can't I just get in the basket while it's on the ground or maybe like 10 feet above? Just to say I hovered, like I got in the basket and then I'm good. You can go up. I just want to get in the basket and see how big it is.
Right. And then you can get out. It's easy peasy.
I'm all good. The plane is enough for me. And I shut the window in the plane. Like I don't even like.
No, you don't like any of that. And I'm sorry. So no, I have not been on a hot air balloon either, but watched them.
Yep. We'll add that to your bucket list. I'll tell Mark next time I see him to add that to one of your little romantic weekend getaways that he can.
I will tell him.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this party up. Thank you again to our sponsor over at the Magnet Group. Be sure you go check them out at themagnetgroup.com. Be sure to share your do-gooders. I know there's a ton of shows that have been going on this summer, so I know there's a lot more stuff going on that I might not be privy to. So please tell me, DM me, text me, whatever. Put it on the carrier pigeon. I don't care. Just get it to me. And then tune in again Friday the 26th for a new episode. And I believe we will be recording that one from Women's Leadership. So
yes, we will.
Who knows what cameos might appear in that one.
Oof, that'll be fun.
Never know. All right. Until
good to see you.
Bye. Bye.